What's up guys, today we're looking at the KLARUS XT11S. Now, I never had the XT11, but I had the XT12 and the XT15, and I think those lights are completely awesome, especially the XT12. That thing is just, I don't know, it's an awesome tactical light. The magnetic charging is awesome. Everything is awesome about that light. This one is similar, however, this is the XT11S. Now, one, it's shorter, and they have a side switch here now. And in addition to the side switch, they actually have a tail clicky and a strobe clicky. So it's got tons of features, and it has 3 different modes. They have a mode called classical tactical setting, which features like straight to strobe, instant turbo, and instant low light. And then they have mode 2, which is outdoor setting, which features non-strobe, so the strobe won't be active on this. And I'll go through these here in just one second. But also it does instant turbo and then instant low light. And then we have the user setting number 3, which is tactical assault setting, and that's straight to turbo and straight to strobe. So to go through those, first before we get into this, I want to show you what comes in the box. We have a little lanyard and also a nice little Velcro that can connect to your belt. It slides right in there very nicely, and boom. Let's go over a few other specs on this guy. It is rechargeable, okay? It does run off one 18650 battery. Let me go ahead and pull it out here. Here's the battery, 2600 milliamp hours, KLARUS branded. And this is, there is some polarity, but you can see that it's real low, but you can see that it is positive side in there. We have a cigar grip right here. I believe that is removable. There's a little hole on there where you can attach the lanyard. And let's see here. On the back, we do have the tail clicky, and that can also go momentary. And then we have this one, which is the strobe. We have a little side clip here, and it's a strong side clip. This does have a tactical bezel on it, and the LED use for this is a Cree XP-L HIV3 LED. These things can last up to 50,000 hours. The light itself is made from an aircraft grade aluminum, 6061-T, and it has a type 3 hard anodizing on it. And there's also additional things you can buy for this, like there's a gun rail mount if you want to put this on a gun. There's also some filters to where like a red and green filter, and yeah, so those are additional items that you can get. Now this does have 4 different modes. We have turbo, which is at 1100 lumens at 2 hours. We have high, which is 400 lumens at 4 hours. Medium, which is 100 lumens at 18 hours. And low, which is 10 lumens at 260 hours. They also have a strobe, which is 1100 lumens at 4 hours. And SOS, which is 100 lumens at 54 hours. This does have an IPX8, so this can be submerged into water up to 6 feet or 2 meters. And the max beam distance on this is 330 meters. Now, like I said, I wanted to go through some of the modes on this, at least show you how to navigate through the 3 different modes, because when you're in that mode, the other modes, well, of course, aren't gonna work. So to see what mode you're in, you hold down on the side switch, okay? And you're gonna hold it down for 10 seconds. There is a lockout feature too, and that takes 5 seconds for it to get locked out. But otherwise, what you wanna do is wait for it to strobe softly, just like that. Now you keep the side switch held down, and you use the little strobe double secondary clicker there to go through. And 1 blink will indicate mode 1, 2 blinks indicates mode 2, 3 blinks indicates mode 3. So let's see what mode we're in now. We'll just click once, and you can see it is in mode 2. So if I click again, it will go to 3 beeps saying that it's in mode 3, and we click again, it will say it's in mode 1. And once you're in the mode that you want to be in, you just release the side switch and you're good. Now, like I said, mode 1, they call it the classical tactical setting. And I'm just going to go through these. So we have the high there on the side, and then we have strobe. Now we can turn it on by full press, and then we can go through the 3 different settings here, which is high, medium, and low, okay? And then I can click off. But also, the side switch here works as a button. And what's nice about this is that it has memory. So let me go here, I'm at low right there, and I turn it off, long press on the side, and then I turn it back on, and it will be in the same light setting. So when I turn it off, and I can also do a long hold, 5 seconds or so, maybe it's 2 seconds, yeah, and it will go straight to moonlight. So if I turn it off, long hold, and then let's say I turn it back on and it's in high right there, okay, I'm gonna turn it off, and then I do a 2-second hold and it'll go straight to moonlight. So that's really nice. Also, we can double click, we'll get the strobe, and then double click again, and SOS. Single click will take you back to the original. Okay, so that is mode 1. Now for the second, oh, let me go ahead and turn this off. Did I turn it on with that one? Okay, I turned it on with, I did want to mention too, so when I turned it on here, I can also use the side to go through, and that will actually go through 4 different modes there, and then you have to turn it off though with the back. Anyway, going on to mode 2, so I'll have to hold this down for 10 seconds, and I'll just wait 10 seconds, and it will start to flash, not like that, but you want to flash like that, okay? And it will show I'm in mode 1. Oh, there's mode 2. So I'm in mode 2 now, which is the outdoor setting, and this is the non-strobe. So now the secondary switch here on the back does not work as a strobe, okay? It works as, what is that, moonlight, or the lowest setting, and then this one will go straight to high. And also in this, we can use, again, the side switch. And does this one have memory in this mode? Let's see. Yes, it does have memory mode. Double click for the strobe, double click again for SOS, and shut it off. Now, this also does have a lockout mode. So if I hold this down, it'll turn on and I think back off. Okay, and now this is locked out. See, so no matter what, when I'm pushing on this, you can see that little green indicator. It's saying that it's locked out. The tail clickies will still work, but the side won't. So to get out of this, you actually triple click like that, and boom, you can go ahead and use that side switch again. So the last mode is the tactical mode, and for that one, once again, I hold down on the side switch here for about 10 seconds until we get that flashy. Just wait here a second. And there it is. Okay, that's what we want there. So I'll click on the secondary again, and you can see now it's 3 blinks indicating that it is in the tactical assault setting. And what's in this, you have 2 features. You have strobe, and you have, you know, you can do the momentary, but that goes straight to turbo. So strobe, turbo, okay? And that's it. Now, when you're using this setting, the side switch will not work, okay? And I want to show you, if you remember before, this has a little indicator here that will turn, I believe it's, if it's green if it's dying, no, green if it's locked out, red if it's dying, I think it is. But this will not work at all. Like the indicator, if you just use this in the tactical assault, your battery reference light will not work. So that's just one thing to keep in mind when you're in the tactical assault settings. Now for the charging, like I said, this has a waterproofing of IPX8 up to 6 feet, and the charging port is right here on the back, and it charges off a USB. I like the magnetic charging on the KLARUS just because I think just magnetic is so cool, how it just boom and it sticks right to it. However, for whatever reason, they switched to this micro USB cord, so it just connects there, and this will be red while it's charging, and when it's green it indicates that it's fully charged. So I'm definitely liking this light a lot. It's gonna be one of my go-to lights here, at least for a while. It has a lot of different capabilities, and it's built very well. It's very bright. I like the tail clickies. I like the functions that you can use the side switch. I like that it's rechargeable, and overall it's just a really great light. So I'll go ahead, put a link in the description, and that's that. Thanks for watching.